Hey guys, and welcome to day 3. Today's affirmation is my body is capable and strong. So we'll be moving a little bit faster through our yoga flow today. Right, to start our practice, settle in, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Once more, repeat today's affirmation, my body is capable and strong. And notice how those words sinked in. How do you feel? Noticing how the body's feeling, noticing how you're feeling as you breathe. Long breaths. To start our practice with a feeling of gratitude, let's bring into your mind 5 things, people or places you're very grateful for. And after each, remember to say thank you. Start to move our body, bring hands to the knees, start circles with the spine. Little circles that get bigger with every breath. Noticing which direction you're going, take opposite direction. Inhale back to center, hands overhead. And exhale, seated forward fold. Head as heavy as it is. Inhale, come back. Hands overhead, interlace the fingers, open the chest, look up. Exhale, release the hands, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Notice if you like to open the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, support the hips, move side to side. We're trying to bring both knees down into the mat. Inhale back to center, hug the knees in, one deep breath, and exhale, tabletop position. And notice your alignment, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Fingers face the edges of the mat, move left and right. Staying present with the breath. You will hear me saying that a lot, but it's so important. Many times during my own classes, I can notice people's eyes, they just drift away and they're gone. So you want to make each movement a mindful movement, each movement a conscious movement. Fingers go inwards, face each other again, left and right. If you've gone through your journal, you'll notice in one of the days I mentioned Dr. Joy Dispenza research that shows that 90% of our daily thoughts are unconscious. I find that incredible, of how we're living life out of an unconscious mind. So when we're here, when we're practicing yoga, we're tapping into that consciousness of being aware. I'm moving my body and I'm doing this. Inhale back to center. Start to engage your core. When we engage our core, navel drones into the spine. We're gonna tuck the toes, knees come up, hover in tabletop position. 5 breaths. Strong body. If I'm breathing too slow, you want to breathe faster, that's okay. Exhale, feet, breath, knees down, hips back, child's pose, breathe. Remember, every child's pose is an opportunity to tap to your intention of the day. Today's intention is to notice, to connect with the affirmation, my body is strong and capable. Inhale, come back. We're gonna do that once more. Tuck the toes, hovering tabletop. Notice the knees are under the hips. Sometimes the knees kind of want to open or come together. So you're staying hip distance apart. Lengthen the spine and look a little bit past your hands, so you're lengthening. When you look down, the head is quite heavy. You're adding extra weight, so you want to lengthen the spine. Stay with the breath. At the end of the last exhale, downward facing dog. Notice your downward facing dog, feet hip distance apart, head as heavy as it is. Can you say yes and no? We're trying to lengthen the spine here. If that means you need to micro bend the knees, micro bend the knees. You're trying to push that mat away. Inhale, look at the top of the mat, walk the feet. Half lift, look forward. Exhale down. Inhale, hands overhead. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale down. Active forward, forward. Trying to close the gap here. Trying to bring the forehead as close to the shins, to the knees. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Open your heart to the horizon. And exhale, forward fold. We're gonna inhale, come back. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna step back with the left leg. We're going to find warrior two. Open wide. So the right knee comes right on top of that ankle. We're trying to find more space. You can open more. Keep that body awareness. Hands are parallel to the mat, not to shoulders away from the ears. You can wiggle the toes to notice there's no extra tension. Notice the spine. Sometimes we want to do this in our warrior two, move forward. So you want to keep that shoulders on top of your hips. You're lengthening and you're looking at the right hand middle finger. You're going to face the right hand up, reverse the warrior. Inhale. And exhale, back, warrior two. Again, right hand up, inhale. Next time when we exhale, the right elbow comes to the right knee. Looking at the left hand over. You can look at the middle finger of the left hand. Inhale, come back, open. Lengthen the right leg. Now we're going to allow the hips to sink in. The right hand reaches forwards and exhale to your triangle. Maybe you find your shin, the ankle, or the mat. Maybe you like to use a block. That's okay. Notice the chest is open. We're looking at. Inhale, come up. Hands to the hips. Engage the core to step to the top of the mat. And shake the legs. Lovely. Now we do that on the other side, which means this time we're going to step back with the right leg. Again, finding warrior two. So now the right leg is behind, left leg in front. Knee is right on top of the ankle. Again, notice your alignment. We're trying to open. The toes of the back leg are trying to face the edge of the mat. And the left leg pointing up. Again, the knee, notice it's not going out or in. It's staying right here on top of that ankle. Open hands. Relax the fingers, move the fingers. Left hand faces up, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Time we exhale, knee comes to the elbow, lengthen that right hand up. Inhale, come back. Now we lengthen that left leg. Sink the hips in, the left hand reaches forward and exhale down. Again, find your ankle, the shin, or the mat. We're trying to open the chest up, our heart. Inhale with control, come back. Hands to the hips, step back to the top of the mat. Shake the legs. Lovely. We're gonna inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. half lift, look forward. Exhale, hands flat, step back, plank. We're ready to take that first chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, push through the wrist, open the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Invitation to stay here on your downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Or knees down, hips back, child's pose, you breathe. Listen to your breath. Inhale, slowly come back, downward facing dog. We're going to reach the right leg back, bend the knee, point the knee up to the sky. Next time when we exhale, we're gonna bring that knee to the right elbow, lengthen to plank, engage your core. Exhale back. Inhale this time, knee to nose, round and back. And now exhale, knee to opposite elbow and come back. Lovely. Exhale, down, other side, left leg, inhale. Bend the knee, point the knee up. Exhale, you lengthen to plank, knee to elbow. Listen to your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Now you stay lengthen here. You round the knee, bring it close to the nose. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, find your plank, knee to opposite elbow. And lengthen. Exhale, come back. 3 breaths. Or take a child's pose. Always listen to your body. Remember, this is your practice. Everything I say is a suggestion. Notice the mind. Are you still present in your breath? Inhale, tabletop position, cat cows. Inhale, look back. And exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come back to your downward facing dog. Once more, we're gonna reach the left leg back, 3-legged dog. Next time, we're gonna exhale forward into lizard pose. So the leg comes to the outside of the left hand. Take one deep breath here. Then you can exhale, release the back leg down, untuck the toes. Stay here for a deep breath. You can stay on the hands or come down into the elbows. Allow the leg to open a little bit more, find more space. Long breaths. Inhale, gently come back. If an arm balance is in your practice, invitation to take that arm balance. If you're working towards an arm balance, you can follow the next steps. Again, just to give it a try. Sometimes it happens depending on how strong the arms are, and enough. If not, then it's something to look forward to. So we bring the left hand behind the foot. What we're trying to do here is to lift the foot off the mat. But doing that, we're engaging that core again, navel drawn into the spine. So if you can do this, you're already halfway there. You look at the hands, they're down in the mat again. Remember that micro grip on the mat. Elbows go inward, those chaturanga arms. If the leg can lift, then you can tuck the back, untuck the back toes and try to lift the foot off the mat. And exhale, come back. So you can give that a few tries. Again, sometimes it's easier on one side than the other side. You can try to lengthen the leg as much as you like. Again, hand comes here, the leg is on top. We try to lift the weight. Inhale. And exhale. Gently come back, tabletop. Long breaths. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. We do that on the other side. Right leg left. Inhale. And exhale, step to the outside of the right foot. Stay here, one breath, and then exhale, release the left knee down. Swing side to side. You can stay on the hands or come down into the elbows. You can also bring the elbows into a block. Inhale, gently come back. You can also maybe give that arm balance a try on this side. Again, the leg is coming on top of the right hand now. The first step is to lift the right foot off the mat. So you inhale. And then we lift and back. You can give that a few tries, always trying to reach a little bit higher again. Bringing that leg in, lengthening. Come back. You find your tabletop. And these are just options and variations. You can always just stay on your lizard pose. We're gonna move back and forth here. Come back, hero pose. Circles with the wrist. I hope you guys are enjoying these daily exercises at home. The body just gets stronger as you go. It's always, again, something to look forward to. And it's not going to happen on day 21. It will happen, again, with more work, with more practice. Inhale, open, close. But it's good. I remember when I started practicing, I would see all of these arm balances and think, what? Like I could never do something like that. And it happens, and it's such an amazing feeling when you can finally do an arm balance that you saw before and you thought, I can't do that, and then it happens. Right, you're gonna bring right arm in front. Now left. Inhale, both arms come up. Bring the left hand behind. Bend the right elbow down. Maybe you find the hands behind. A little grip, or maybe not, and that's okay. I can only do it on these sides. Inhale, open. Exhale, other side. Yeah, this side they're far away. Exhale, come back, tabletop position. Cat-cows. We take our last downward facing dog of our practice. And slowly lengthen all the way to a plank. Invitation to take one more chaturanga, this time all the way down into the mat. So we exhale. We're gonna bring the elbows under the shoulders, finding our Sphinx pose. Inhale. And exhale. Long breath. You're gonna bend the left knee up, finding a half frog. That is how that feels. You can stay here if you like, or maybe the right hand, so opposite hand finds the left knee. Press the head on the mat and open the left hand over into an abdominal twist. I love this twist, so good for your spine, for your intestines, just moving everything in there. It feels good. Inhale, gently come back. One deep breath, and then other side. You bend the right knee, half frog. Again, you can stay here if you like, or the left hand finds that right knee. Head down, open, abdominal twist on the other side. Inhale, gently come back. One more breath in your Sphinx pose. Hands come under so we can come back to downward facing dog quickly and sit. Dandasana. We lengthen the legs, shoulders away from the ears, find the toes or the shins. Head as heavy as it is. By the way, I was not able to touch my toes either when I started doing yoga. And here it is. Inhale, come back, hug the knees in and exhale down. Swing side to side. Again, coming back to that affirmation, my body is strong and capable. Our body can do so much. I surprise myself every time finding new asanas, working towards, headstands and other fun. They're just part of the fun of our yoga, right? Our yoga practice is really focusing on our breath, on our meditation. And when the body gets stronger, I saw that as a side effect. It's something that just happened. So the feet together, allow yourself to rest. Long inhales and exhales. Keep focusing on your breath. Maybe even bring a small smile to your face, just to allow the face to relax a little bit more. And you smile with your heart. And you smile with your belly. And you even smile with your liver. How does it feel to allow yourself to just be? Inhale, bring the legs in and lengthen circles with the feet. With our peace fingers, finding that big toe. Maybe that's possible. If not, you can find the ankles, trying to swing side to side. Maybe you can close and open the legs here. Exhale, release. Hands flat on the mat. Inhale, hips come up, gentle bridge. And notice the knees are trying to come closer to each other so they're not facing out but in front. You can bring those hips up. Support the hips if you like. But if you have blocks, you can always find a block under the hips. Hands can stay flat as well. They can lengthen overhead. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Invitation to take a wheel if wheel is in your practice. Again, if you're working towards that wheel, we start by bringing the feet close to the body. Bringing the hips up, hands come back. Notice the elbows are going up to the sky. We need to have a lot of confidence and commit to the asana. So if you're going to try the wheel and you haven't done it before, just keeping that grip as well on the mat. Inhale, hips first. Push the mat away. Be very careful with the neck. Long breaths. And exhale slowly back. So you're going to bring the head with a lot of care, taking care of your beautiful neck. Inhale back. If you like to bring the soles of the feet once more, get ready for your Shavasana. As always, if there's any other asana you'd like to practice, you can always pause the video, right? And maybe you wanted to hold a plank for longer. Maybe you wanted to try a headstand, a handstand. If there's anything in your practice that you'd like to add, invitation to do that. If you're ready for your Shavasana, just rest in your mat. Relax the toes, the legs, the hips, the shoulders, the hands, the fingers. Relax your jaw, your foreheads. Connect with your breath. Long inhales and exhales. Again, you can always stay for as long as you like on your Shavasana. And today I like to close with Young Pueblo. He's also one of my favorite writers. I think I named him on the journal. There's a lot of quotes and poems that have helped me through this healing journey, to this journey of understanding how to manage depression, anxiety, stress, and learn to love myself. To do that, you always have to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. He says, letting go will ask more of you. Letting go will ask for more honesty, more self-awareness, more embracing change, more time healing all hurt, more time nurturing yourself, more listening to your intuition, more acceptance of all your emotions, more present moment awareness, and more reprogramming of the subconscious mind. Staying with your breath. Again, you can stay here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.